Well, we made it back to Lewistown and last night, and this morning I got up and took a look around, and to be honest, it's kind of hard to decide what to work on. There's so many things to work on here. We have this area not completed. We have the porch. We have ceiling over there. You probably can't see from here. We have the garage area. And then we have railing, we have other stuff. Not to mention I could go up there and start scraping and painting, and we have along the edge, and I could go up and start ripping roof off. We got the garage roof I want to move. I mean, there's just so many things. And sometimes if I overthink it, it's just hard to get started. So I had thought about this before, and I finally decided this time I just got to stick to what I was thinking before, and that is focus on priming, getting the porch looking more finished. Because these areas that are bare wood, they really make it look like it's just not being taken care of course. And our progress is really slow, which it's not super fast. We do not live here. Like the ceiling like this just does not look good. I mean, we did so much work to get it ready to prime. You know, we repaired this whole corner, redid that whole roof up there. We've done a lot of work, so I think I need to just this time focus on aesthetics essentially, and that is priming, protecting the wood. So I went through and did a whole bunch of scraping. I've scraped the whole floor. A little tough on the back, but I stayed pretty low, and I didn't get on my knees either, though. That's tough too. But the back's feeling good, and I didn't really bend over too much. Kept my legs far apart, so I was pretty close, using right and left. And I want to stress, sharpen the scraper. I sharpened it 5 times, I think, doing this. It just makes it so much faster and better. You get more off. And it just, if it's sharp, it really can scrape good. I'm going to sweep all this up. Then I'm going to get a mask on and scrape some more ceiling to make sure that's ready. I had scraped this last time, but you really need to scrape it right before you prime. So I'm going to go through and scrape this again quick, and then move over that way and scrape that more. And then I've already scraped these, double checked the priming on them. We have this one right here, and we have this one down here. So a lot of work's went into them, getting them ready. So let's now get them protected. And you can, so about scraping, you can always, if you see something loose that didn't scrape off, you know, of course, take it off before you prime. But you're not going to get it all, at least in my opinion. So it's not, I mean, some is barer than others. There's different levels. And actually, even where I primed, now I look at it, I could even scrape that a little bit more. So I probably will. But in my opinion, I'm just trying to get off the loose stuff, scrape it pretty hard, pounding any nails that are up a little bit. And then I'm going to sweep this all off and do a little bit of sealing and start priming. So we'll do a video later, and hopefully this looks much better. You can see these areas up here that are not primed yet, just bare wood. It just looks so much better, and protecting the wood is important too. And yes, painting it will be the next step, but at least getting it primed makes a huge difference. You can see I scraped off a lot of stuff. When I scrape, I usually scrape it like a 45 degree or across, or just keep moving it around. You know, you might be scraping like this, and then like that, and then straight. I mean, you just keep moving around, trying to get as much as you can. Okay, let's sweep it up and get ready. The primer.